Hello everyone, hopefully you are having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and in this one we have a special limit break request up right now. So we're just going to go ahead and go over some of the best in slot characters to use it, some substitute ones if you don't have the best ones, and just, try to do my best that I can to clear as many stages as possible. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you have been here for a while, subscribe and help me get to 600 subscribers. And if you would like to further support me and the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first here, this special limit break request started the 30th, which was Sunday, and it ends by the time you're seeing this tomorrow. So yeah, not that much time to do it. I just honestly did not see this limit break request, so that's kind of my bad as to why I'm making a video on this so late. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and jump in here and take a look at some of these rules needed to clear these stages. So for the slot 1, you need a speed attribute character that's a melee unit and it's going to have killer. And there is the weekend plus status summon in there, and there's going to be power Quincy enemies in here. So for the second slot stage, we have power attribute damage times 2, melee attack damage times 2, killer effect times 4, freeze plus. We have technique or ranker enemies in this one. And for slot 3, have range attack damage times 2, killer effect times 4, and freeze plus status summon with power no affiliation enemies. Alright, so now we can go ahead and take a look at some characters that can help you clear this special limit break request. Alright, so the first character you can use is the new Noelle in Osushi. Can't forget about him because he's great. She pretty much fulfills all of the requirements there. She is a power unit and she has paralysis plus on all of her attacks, except for her SA2 and 3 there. Her soul trait is, well, let's go over her EX skills first. Her EX skills are damage decrease taken minus 16% and EX bruiser 25%. Soul trait is normal attack damage plus 30%. So her innate skills are going to be sprinter plus 2, long reach marauder. Her bruiser is very high at 110%, as you can see there. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, weaken resistance 200%, team/party increase no affiliation special damage 30%, glory plus 3 increase status element chance against Quincy's, team/party increase strong attack damage 20%, team/party increase speed attribute no affiliation damage to status element affected enemies 40%, enhancer, poise, medic, and booster. So yeah, usually with these limit break requests, there is usually at least, it's most of the time the first stage that's kind of like catered towards whatever the newest end of month banner character is. It's one of the however many characters we're getting. And that's usually what the first slot is. Now, another unit you can use is going to be the Nini as well. She has an EX skill, which is EX Berserker 30%. Soul trait, strong attack recharge time minus 14%. She is a melee unit with paralysis plus on all of her attacks, and she has a superior strong attack on her SA2. She has an EX move as well that also does have a heal on it. Innate skill, sprinter plus 2, long stride and havoc. Berserker 50%, full stamina damage boost 30%, weaken resistance 200%, team/party increase no affiliation strong attack damage 30%, frenzy plus 3, bombardment defibrillator plus 5 seconds, increased status summon chance against Quincy's, damage to paralyzed enemies 40%, weaken defense, marauder, and the status element spiritual pressure boost. So you can either use the Nini or the Noelle, is just whatever one you want to use or whichever character you actually have to use. Alright, now to go over the slot 2 stage characters, you can use this Nini here. She pretty much fills all of the bonuses. Her EX skill is EX strong attack recharge time minus 12% and EX devastation 30%. Soul trait, strong attack damage plus 30%. She is a melee unit. She has paralysis plus on all of her attacks. She also has the superior strong attack on her SA2 and an EX move. Her innate skills are sprinter, havoc, and marauder. Berserker 85%, devastation 50%, full stamina damage boost, freeze resistance 200%, frenzy plus 3, bombardment plus 1, defibrillator plus 5 seconds, increased status summon chance against our rankers. Team/party increase strong attack damage 20%, damage to paralyzed enemies 50%, weaken defense, and the status element spiritual pressure boost. So probably the best in slot unit to use for this slot stages. Another you can use is this Noelle. She also does fill all of the requirements, power unit, ranker killer plus, which will help out a lot. And she also is a melee unit. Her EX skill is EX damage taken minus 20%. Kill trait, normal attack damage plus 35%. Innate skills, sprinter, long reach, dodge, ranker damage 50%, bruiser 95%, freeze resistance 200%, flurry plus 2, acceptance on quest types, flurry plus 3 on guild quest. So this is a guild quest unit, so you will not be getting flurry plus 3 if you are going to use her in the limit breaker quest. Increase stat summon chance against rankers, increase melee damage 10%, 30 in guild quests. Team slash party increase damage to stat summon affect enemies 20%, enhancer, poise, marauder, booster, and increase killer effect 30% and 50 in guild quests. So even though this is a guild quest unit, it's still a usable unit to use for the slot 2 stages. Another unit to use is going to be the 10th anniversary Joshiro. Here, his EX skill is EX Berserker 30%, soul trait, strong attack recharge time minus 14%. He's a ranged unit, so unfortunately you will not get the bonus melee damage. He has paralysis plus on all of his attacks. He has a superior strong attack on the SA2, and he also does have an EX move. Innate skill, sprinter plus 2, havoc, sharpshooter. Team slash party, strong attack recharge 10%, berserker 80%, devastation 80%. All status element resistance 200%, frenzy plus 3, bombardment, defibrillator plus 5 seconds, increased status summon chance against the rankers. Damage to paralyzed enemies 80%, weaken defense, launch right, any status damage spiritual pressure boost 100%. He also has this skill. Okay, there's a lot more characters that have this skill than I thought. So yeah, this is a unit you can use, you just won't get the bonus melee damage. Alright, so for the slot 3 stages, one character you can use is this Orihime here. She has an EX skill of EX Berserker 30%. Soul trait damage taken minus 20%. She is a ranged unit, so you will get the bonus range damage, which is great. She has Lacerate Plus on her Nat String SA2 and her Soul Bomb. She has a boost on her SA1 and a heal on her SA3 and her Soul Bomb. And her Soul Bomb does also have a barrier on it. The unit has a lot going on. She has the enemies defeated gimmick, or bonuses rather. You can pretty much see the bonuses she gets for defeating the required number of enemies. Innate skills, sprinter, sharpshooter, and long reach. The rest of her skills, bruiser 70%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, freeze resistance 200%, flurry plus 2, acceptance on quest types, flurry plus 3 in guild quest. So another guild quest unit. The increased range damage skill in guild quest, enhancer, poise, healer, medic, booster, and the increased killer effect guild quest skill. So you really won't be able to use most of this character's skills if you are going to take her into slot 3 stages, but still a pretty nice character. Has a lot going on. If you take damage, she has, multiple ways to heal, which is going to be nice. Alright, you can also use this Noelle here. Her EX skill is damage to drain enemies 40%. Soul trait, strong attack recharge time minus 14%. She is a ranged unit, drain plus on all of her attacks, if that wasn't obvious enough already by the EX skill. Innate skills, sprinter, havoc, sharpshooter, freeze resistance at 200%, frenzy plus 2, plus 3 in guild quest. So another guild quest character, the increased no affiliation strong attack damage 20% skill. Bombardment, defibrillator plus 2 seconds, increased status summon chance against no affiliation enemies. Increased range damage skill, damage to drain enemies 40%, weaken defense, poise break, and the increased killer effect skill in guild quests. And status damage spiritual pressure boost 80%. So another guild quest unit, but definitely can be used. Yeah, she'll be a nice option. Alright, another unit you can use is this Apache. Normal attack damage plus 35% here. Range unit, range now unit, those are always cool. Lacerate plus on all of her attacks except for SA2, there's a boost on there. Innate skills, sprinter, long reach, dodge no affiliation damage 50%. Bruiser 85%, freeze resistance to 100%. So this is only 100%. It is the freeze plus in the slot 3 stages, so you still have to be careful of the freeze status element if you are going to use this unit. Another guild quest unit. Are all of the freaking characters in this last slot guild quest units? Anyways, flurry plus 1 plus 2 in guild quest. You're going to better off using the previous 2 units. Because they'll at least have frenzy plus 2 instead of plus 1. Increase status summon chance against no affiliation enemies, the increased rage damage skill. Team slash party increased speed, attribute character, normal attack damage 20%. Enhancer, poise, sharpshooter, booster, and then the increased killer effect skill. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this unit. Alright, we have the Oetsu here. His soul trade damage to enemies not affected by the element 40%. Obviously no status elements, he is a melee unit, so you will not be able to get the bonus range damage. And he does have an EX skill, he also does have a gauge. He gets 100% Berserker and Frenzy while his gauge is up. Innate skills, Sprinter +2, Havoc, Marauder. He starts any mission off except Brave Battle with 70% of the gauge field. When the gauge is activated, he gets 30% strong attack recharge. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. He's immune to the fire status element, that really won't help you in there. Gauge Rampage, Frenzy +2, Bombardment, increases damage to enemies not affected by the element 140%. It's 100% base, but the extra 40% is coming from the soul traits. Weaken defense, long stride, and poise break. And that is pretty much going to be it, really. Alright, so we took a look at some of the best in slot units and some substitute ones, and I just went on ahead and made my team here. It seems like for this one they really want you to use Burn the Witch units. Just because the newer, well, one of the newer units, I can't remember which one, even though I just went over them, has a team/party increased strong attack damage for no affiliation units. And then, yeah, just some other pretty much Burn the Witch units here that we have. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the actual skill. Team/party increased no affiliation strong attack damage 20%. So yeah, that's pretty much what they really want you to use here. But unfortunately, I don't have any of the newer ones, so I'm just going to be using this guy here. So we can just pretty much go over the build, just some the typical SP accessories. Actually, I want to change that one out. I don't know why that one's still there. I didn't resave my preset. There we go. This is the build I'm going to use: the T-set, fortification field, and the gold youth dispenser. Then just some strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost swings. Bonus abilities will be the full stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP. And this guy is max percentage, as you can see. And there are the bonus abilities. They are here somewhere. The full stamina damage boost is obviously right there, and then the plus 200 SP. It's going to be right here, but you know, or plus 200 SP, not the, you know what I'm trying to say. So there is that. Oh yeah, all my characters are at level 450, as you can see there, and we are getting a pretty significant amount of bonuses from the attribute power-up. Change that out. So pretty much the same as the previous, just, you know, their respective affiliation. Strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost link. Bonus abilities will just be the same across the board. This unit is also max percentage, which is great. Just wanted to show you guys that. And last but not least, we have this Noelle here. You know, like I just mentioned, same accessories. Just going to be using some of my other characters here for these. All these characters are max percentage, so she's really going to be getting more stats. But I'm just using Rukia here, and you know, she's going to be benefiting from her EX skill. This Kenpachi here, mostly because he's max percentage, and this Yorichi here, or Yachiru rather, because she's just max percentage for the extra stats. And then, you know, bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP. So yeah, this is my team. Let's go ahead and jump into this limit breaker quest to see how far I can get through it. So this is definitely our weakest unit on this team because he does not have the Quincy killer plus, he just has the regular killer. But him being max percentage, and him, I did give him my full stamina damage boost link, so we should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the X move and the superior strong attack. Do probably have to watch out just to make sure we don't take damage, obviously, but these enemies are, oh yeah, here's the weaken plus we have to watch out for. The AoEs of these status elements are huge. Have to watch out for them, that's for sure. They do look cool though, they are visually appealing to me. We don't have to worry about the status element because she does have freeze at 200, or freeze resistance at 200%. I think I'll use my soul bomb with the Atkins since he is the weakest unit here. Probably be for the best. So we're not going to have frenzy +3 because we're not in guild quest. This is a guild quest unit, and we're also not going to be able to use some of her skills as well. Unfortunate as it may be. So if you're someone that summoned on the previous Burn the Witch units, you do have a a pretty strong team to, you know, just clear this. Oh yeah, here's those enemies right here. Oh, well, we lost. So I'll just cut to when I... Hold on, wait. Oh no, okay, those were the weaker enemies. I'll cut to where I actually get rid of these guys. Alright, so luckily enough, that one did not take long because the last rain and burn was just absolutely like just ticking down their health consistently. So I mean, that was just really no problem. Once we get our SA2 here, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage to these tanky enemies. Yep, a lot of damage there. Yeah, as long as you have the proper units, you'll be able to do that easily. So this is really no problem. Yeah, I made the right choice by using the soul bomb with the Akin there. Since these guys are only a couple months old, and that Akin's like, what, 3 years old? 2 years old, something like that? I think he's 2 years old. Can't remember when he actually came out, but I know he's extremely old. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. We already rotated to the first stage, so I mean, we're just pretty much trying to clear for time now. Had I not messed up right there on that stage, I definitely would have got done a lot faster. We'd still have our full stamina damage boost, and we'd still be doing a lot of damage. But we do have some pretty good support here because this Nini, she is giving strong attack damage plus 20% to everybody, but she's also getting another 20% from the Noelle. So I mean, they're both supporting each other with that skill, and yeah. Noelle is also getting support from the Akin because the Akin, he increases speed attribute characters' strong attack damage by 20%. So really, the Noelle is getting a lot of support right now. Yeah, she's getting support from this guy, Nini, and yeah, herself. So yeah, she's probably a really strong unit here. Yeah, the last raid and burn is just really helping us out by taking down their health. And we also have increased status summon chance against speed attribute enemies on this guy, or power attribute enemies on him, so that's helping out as well. I mean, we're doing pretty good, actually. I thought this was going to be pretty difficult, but no, I think this is just going to be a nice, quick, and easy... Well, I say that, but if you don't have these units, you're going to struggle. But there are some pretty decent options for the slot 2 and 3 stages. It's just... This one is going to be a tough one. As you can see, I'm struggling here. But had I not messed up, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten done a lot faster, obviously. But overall, not bad, not bad. I want to say this is new player friendly because if you didn't summon like around the 10th anniversary, you probably wouldn't have these Burn the Witch characters. Alright, so there you have it. That was my Limit Breaker quest run for this special one. Let's see, I managed to get 15 out of the 22 orders, so that's way more than half, which is great. And so, yeah, sorry this video was just so late. This Limit Breaker quest just completely slipped my mind and it's like extremely short. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.